Hi Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your July 16th to the 31st, 2022 money and career reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, just a warning not to be scammed by anybody pretending to be me, contacting you, asking you for money in any way, shape, or form, saying they'll give you a reading, saying, they'll do this, they'll do whatever. Just be really mindful. They're very tricky, and I don't want you to be scammed. Okay, now let's clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see the energy that we need to be mindful of, Aries, for money and career during this time. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading, right here, and show me clearly. Oh, it's interesting. Okay. I just heard mothering coming forward with the lady coming in. So here with the lady, which is the Empress in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, there is going to be the sense of over-mothering somebody or taking care of things too much, putting too much on the table, okay? And thinking, this is what I have to do, this is what I have to do. So it's like you're giving and giving and giving and giving and giving, and you're just going to be drained and drained and drained and drained and drained without anybody giving back to you. So just be very aware of this during this time, that there's a strong mothering urge. And it doesn't matter, how you identify yourself. There's just a sense of, I'm giving so much, I'm putting so much in, that means I should be getting so much out. But what this person's going to keep on doing is just take and take and take. So just be very aware of this, okay? You could also have, you could also just need to be aware of the mother. Like the mother might be, a little bit difficult during this time. Let's look at our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. This is the third eye chakra, and this is dreams. We really need to focus on what we want, what we're dreaming of, where we want to be in our lives, how we want to move forward. A lot is going to come to us through our dreams that our subconscious is saying, we need to make time for this. We need to make time for us. So our third eye is opening up, but it's also telling us, what do you dream of? What do you want? What are you looking for within your life? And how are you moving forward in this energy? And how do you want to move forward in this energy? Yeah. A lot of our dreams, a lot of what we're imagining, it's going to speak very deeply to what we deeply want, and Spirit's trying to get that message across to us. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. And show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Okay, what's very interesting here is that you're coming through very strongly, Aries. You're represented by the Emperor, and you're coming through very, very strongly here. You hold a lot of power, and that's something about your personality that people tend to think, oh, well, Aries can just handle it, or Aries doesn't have... People are taking advantage of you, or they're being cruel to you because you are so strong and you don't let a lot of the hurt, the pain, the disappointments show. So somebody's going to think, well, you don't really have emotions. You don't really have feelings, which couldn't be further from the truth, okay? And they're going to be pushing you in a direction that keeps you up at night. You're worried about the money here. You're worried about the way things are moving forward. You're seeing new opportunities. This person isn't seeing those opportunities. So there's something here where you have a greater vision of what you're wanting, what you're needing, where you need to go, how you need to move things forward, how things need to be. This person isn't on board with it, all right? But they're going to think, I can take advantage, I can, ask you for money, I can spend the funds, I can do what I need to do, because they just always see you as having the money, having the vision, having the ability to move forward. And they're like, I need it more than you do. So just be very aware of this. This person isn't looking at things logically. They're just not actually a very logical person. They're a person that worries a lot, has a lot of anxiety, a lot of doubt, a lot of fear. This person could actually easily also fall into depressions very, very easily, so which can make you, want to take care of them more. But there's also a sense here that they're taking advantage of you. So just be very mindful of this. Just be very mindful of this, because this is the energy that's coming forward for you. And it's not saying to be, not compassionate to people, but it's just somebody here who I don't even feel like you're responsible for this person. This person just is kind of making themselves your responsibility somehow. And I don't know exactly why they're doing it. But no, I do know. So they're doing it because they see you as an up-and-coming talent. They see you as somebody who has really powerful potential. It doesn't matter your age or, how you're seeing you. This person really sees you as having good insight, also having a new way of looking at things, kind of like this youthful energy that you bring to the table. And they're like, well, I don't have this, and so I'm just going to take it from you. So just be very, very mindful here. You have a lot of innovative thoughts coming in. The Ace of Swords, God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is handing you a gift of knowledge, of intuition, of, power of your words, power of your voice. You are going to have the right words to say at exactly the right time. And people are going to look at you and be like, oh, you know what? You're right. Now, this is going to reiterate to that person that you just have like this magic touch, and that you're almost like nothing can hurt you, right? Nothing can get to you. So just know that even though you have these great ideas, even though you have this tremendous insight, people will still want to warp things to fit the narrative that they've already written. With the Page of Pentacles, there is a real sense of something new financially coming forward. Now, this can be taking a side project and saying, you know what, I'm going to try and make some money off of this, or, a new business venture. I see this as a new business venture. So I don't know if you're starting something on your own. You're like sitting there and saying, well, I can do this. Like I can make money off of this. I can, have this prosperity lead us forward type of thing. Or if you're having a new opportunity come at work, and it could be something as small as like, seemingly small as, I'm changing where this display is, so that because you change where the display is, it sells more. But it can also be, I'm contacting this big company that we don't usually ever get to work with, and I'm just going to see what happens. I'm just going to talk to them. I'm just going to lay the foundation. This is going to be a time where you're going to see there's something like there's a coffee, something that seems very small, very much like, oh, this is a throwaway thing, I don't need to be involved in it. Go, because you're going to find out that all the connections that you make during this time, they really do lay a really powerful foundation for you to be able to build the wealth, to build the money, to keep, the prosperity coming in. With the Four of Swords, this person, there's a person, and it's one singular person, and I don't know how else to describe them as, just very Eeyore-ish, very, not lovable like Eeyore is, just very much they drain you. You have to be very mindful of giving away your energy during this time, because there is a sense of you wanting to fix things and you wanting to get things rolling in the right direction. The Four of Swords is saying, mind your heart, right? And make sure you sleep. Make sure you sleep. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Heart healthy is going to be just very important. Look at what you're eating. Look at how you're eating, taking care of yourself, sleeping, and make sure you're taking care of your heart. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, but also make sure you're honoring your story, everything that you've been through, everything that you're working towards, because there's a bigger picture here. But you need to be able to be kind of in fighting shape, right, during this time, to be able to take on what's coming. All right. And the first thing that you're going to do is be so stressed that it's like, oh, I don't need to do this, or oh, I can't sleep, because you're being so stressed. And Spirit is saying here, no, you need to slow yourself down. The Ten of Swords, there's a whole bunch of knowledge coming your way and has been coming your way. Somebody tried to destroy you. They really did. Sabotage. Like if you thought, oh, this person was out to get me, and then you thought, oh, well, maybe I'm building mountains out of molehills. No, this person was out to get you. They were out to sabotage you. They were out to see you fall. And what's happening is that they stabbed you in the back. And now you're rising. Now you're rising with all this knowledge, with all this wisdom, with all this, like, I survived you. And now I am a force to be reckoned with. So that's going to be really interesting here, because you're going to have to work with this person. I mean, you are. Somehow this person is in your sphere of, of work. They're not going to be bringing in the money like you bring in. Okay? They're not going to have the touch with the customer, like, that way, that repertoire that you have. So just be very aware of this during this time, because you're going to be outshining them, and yet they're still going to be trying to go after you, trying to get what they want. There's a lot of worry around this energy. I see it as like a person. It could be a group of people, but they're not as secure as they think they are. Now, there's also something here where you need to rest and you need to take care of yourself, because you're putting too much on your shoulders, and there's a worry, and I don't even think this is work related. There's a worry that is causing you a broken heart. Okay? And you need to slow down, and you need to just address this, because as you address it, you kind of come back into yourself, and you start to see what's really important, which is actually going to frustrate this person more, because that's when your power comes in, and it's like, this is what I need to do, this is where I'm going, this is what I want for my life, I am the main player here. And you start to make those connections. You just have this way to you during this time that's charming, that's prosperous, that's successful, that calls people forward. And there's also, they could say the exact same thing that you're saying, and they do. They kind of like take notes, okay? And they'll try to copy what you say. But there's a confidence to you. There's also a smarts to you. This person doesn't have it. So just be very aware of that. Or these people don't have it. They'll try to copy, and then they'll get really frustrated, and they'll take that frustration out on you, because it's like, well, I did exactly what you did, but they're not you, so they can't do exactly what you do. There's new opportunities here. Also, there's something that's going to come forward. It's like the mathematical equation comes together, the numbers come together, and there's going to be a new opportunity. You can be asked to go on a business trip. I see you like just being able to talk to somebody who, again, they travel a lot for a living. Yeah, they travel a lot for a living. They could come into the stores and be like, okay, how's this going to go? How's that going to go? They could they come into different hospitals. I don't know why I'm seeing that. Yeah, they could come into different hospitals and be like, let's talk about this item. Let's talk about that. What do you need here? What do you need there? Type of thing. But there's somebody who travels, who holds a lot of money, all right? And they're going to see you, okay? So just know that this could be in the sphere of a very small, like, I see you, or a very big, I see you, all right? But you definitely are on the radar. Again, the numbers are coming together. There's something here that you might be asked to go share with other people, all right? And this could be through a Zoom meeting. It doesn't have to be that you physically go, but I do see like it's long distances that the ideas start to carry to. There is a sense here also of looking in places that other people haven't looked, or being able to understand things that others just can't. So you're going to be bringing to the table something very powerful, because other people have been overlooking it. So just be very aware of that. There's a new opportunity here that you're like, yes, this is coming forward. And it's coming full circle. You're going to see things coming full circle. And there's new opportunity, there's new ways forward in the making of the money and the bringing in of the profits, but also in the new business ideas, like there's new work coming in as well. And you're looking at things in a very creative way, in a very individualized way. So let's look at the energy that we need to be mindful of. The King of Cups. This is somebody who's emotionally very manipulative. They have a loud, booming voice to them, okay? And they're going to just get louder the more frustrated they get. So that's when you'll know you've gotten to this person, because there's a sense here of them very much being used to throwing a hissy fit and getting what they want. They're going to throw a hissy fit. You're not going to give them what they want. That's going to really infuriate them. So just be mindful of that it can be like, oh my gosh, now I have this person, who's acting up as well. Like, I don't know why there's just like petulant children right now energy around. Then we have the Mother Earth. This is the Earth Star Chakra located 6 inches below your feet. And this is a connection with the earth, with what we want, with how we're building, where we're going, what's important to us. We're building off of this strong foundational energy. And there's a sense here that we're always looking at things and saying, is the foundation strong? Like, is this the team that I want? Are these the ideas that I want to build off of? Is this the way that I want things to move forward? Your foundation, Aries, is everything. And that's what people don't understand. When you're looking at something, you're looking at it from the bottom up. You're looking, how can I build something that is strong and stable and sturdy? It doesn't mean that it has to be a physical anything. It could just be a even relationship with a person. You know, you make people feel seen, and you root very well. And I don't know how else to describe that, but like, you put down the roots. You make people feel counted. And in business, that's very important. And so here, you're opening up the door in a very real way. And there's a sense here that with the chakra energy especially, the energy you bring forward, like, people know BS. And they're like, no, this person knows what they're talking about. No, this person is laying down the foundation. No, this actually has validity. And that's a very big deal, because we have our subconscious, tarot message. And you've had a lot of people tell you to go the other way, to look at things the other way. And this could even be a person who's saying, you know, I'm setting you up for a bigger, you know, portion of your career. Like, I'm setting you up to be super successful. They were sabotaging you. You can't listen to everyone. You have to listen to a few people, right? And you'll know, you'll have like the sense of like, no, this person really knows what they're talking about. They give really good advice. They're really guiding and powerful. And you listen to that few, don't listen to the many. Because they'll muddy the waters. They'll be like, oh, but you should be doing this and you should be doing that. And I know. It's going to be off of what they actually do instead of what they're telling you. Because you're going to have a lot of people, Aries, telling you how great they are because they want to outshine you. They just do. And they're just not. So, like, with business, you can make new business contacts. You can have it be that your network, like your network in sales or in, you know, in just like the dissemination of knowledge is tremendous, because you'll read something or you'll see something and be like, oh wow, you know who would really enjoy this article, or you know who would really find this, you know, helpful in what they're doing. I'm going to send it to them. I'm going to, you know, pass this knowledge on. You're known for that. You're known for setting up those networks. That's so important. These people aren't, and yet they want to be better than you. So just be aware that the way that they see the way that they're supposed to be doing things or wanting things to be done is not the way that you see it. And you just can't, you just shouldn't be swayed by them, because it's not going to work out well. Okay. All right, Aries. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Aries. And may prosperity and blessings always be with you.